successful tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Trading. Hello, welcome to Successful Trading, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Trading.
Hello. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to pre-market analysis for July the 22nd, 2020. Hey, Mr. Beto. Hey, Mr. Jalil. Miss Michelle. Hi, is Europe. And the person named Leading Edge Lithium Australia. I think I'm going to definitely have to remove you, sir, because I've seen this one too many times. So thank you for coming, but no thanks. So, hey, Mr. H, how are you? Glad to have you on board. Hey, Mr. H, please, colorful shirt trader. Mr. H is saying we should rename this channel Colorful Shirt Trader. You haven't seen anything yet, sir. Just wait. Just wait. You come for option trading, then you're gonna stay for the fashion statement, yeah? Europe is cool, 11 degrees, but a little windy and some sun. Beautiful day. All right. Well, glad you're making the most out of it, Ms. Michelle. Welcome, folks. So let's just a couple of minutes here. Well, a few minutes. We don't have that much time before pre-markets any day. Anyway, so let's see. Right now, you should be seeing an Excel spreadsheet. Yes, that's not a screen sharing. My dad had a sport coat like your shirt. All right, Mr. Beto, coming from you, since we have a little bit of history, the two of us, I know where that's coming from. Folks. All right, well, I trust that you guys can hear the sound. So it is currently 5:50 a.m. Pacific time in Southern California, where you are catching this live broadcast of pre-market analysis on July 22nd. We have folks across the globe. Shout out to Mr. H and all of those who will be catching this broadcast in London, where it's currently 1:50 p.m. in the afternoon. We have traders from Singapore, where it is currently printing 8:50 p.m. As well. So, folks, let's see here. I want to start the day today by at least, since we have a lot of, actually, we have, I can't count at least, how many joined yesterday? A handful, really. So, I promise you that I wanted to share some back-end information, right? So some of you have been here. We started May the 24th. So some of you, you may have been here shy of 2 months or something. So 2 months is about 8 weeks, or we are on our 9th week. So which that you are seeing on the screen right now is the average movement per stock that has been alerted on our system. Yes, so you have to rinse your eyes twice, and then I'm going to go. So these are week one, if you want, week one, week two, and so forth. Yeah. So as you're looking at right now, the week starting on July 20th is the week that we're currently in. That started on Monday. So the outcome of that we will find out on Friday. That's how we do this, right? But you already know one thing that I've always said. Every single one of this week we have had at least 110 bagger, at least, and some of them actually that 20 baggers. Yeah. Remember the 20 baggers on Win on Facebook or on Adobe last week? So I need actually to go and put together some type of marketing thing on it. But I wanted to share with you, especially for the newcomers, to take a look at actually which that you're trading, because it's easy as an individual. And trust me, I've gone through this. You start doing something, and then your mind, because we're impatient, especially when dealing with money, after a week, and I'm getting that some type of feedback from traders. Oh, last week I did such and such, it didn't work out. And so after 1 week, people will think you have enough sample to make a conclusion about the efficacy of a specific methodology. That's in statistics, for those who have done statistics, I can tell you on my statistics 600 class, definitely you need a large sample. So even for me here, I could not have started touting these numbers that, oh, I have a great system after just 1 week. Yeah. For me, actually, my goal is that I'm going to release this at the end of June when I have 10 weeks. Yeah. 10 weeks. Now, the other thing is that I wanted to use data that's definitely data that people have seen. If I use back-end data that I have, because this system has been in place since 2017, I can repeat it for newcomers, right? These alerts, so this is how I'm tracking them, right? Each one of them, I can tell you what's the average probability that the calls or the puts are going to win, and also the average percentage that you are to expect. That's how that's what I do to actually give you the strikes. Yeah? Those strikes are not random. Those strikes that I give are not random. And the system, why do we trade weekly options? Because the system was set up to actually look for a signal that's going to make it that we maximize the gains over a week time. So it's studied to be traded on a weekly basis. Does that mean you cannot make money if you trade it 15 days out, 2 weeks out? Of course, you're going to make money. Your contracts are going to cost more. So hence, let's say when you have a 10 bagger, that could be 600%, but you will have maybe the luxury of not being I don't know, stress by time or anything on here. But for us, the stress by time because of time decay on weekly option, we take care of that. How? Because the trading are automated now, meaning that when you take a trade, you can set before it gets to a certain level, when are you going to be exiting the trade? So for newcomers, there's a question that, hey, oh, do you give us the strike? Do you give us the expiration? Yes. Do you give us the exit? No, I do not give you exit. So it's up to each investor to decide on the exit. But now, with me sharing this type of data, I can tell you, for instance, that, hey, the average move, let's go back here to a summary tab. So if the average move here, so this is exactly, so meaning that typically we get, I mean, they are all in here, yeah? Those, and some of you who have been here, you know them. If we go to last week, this is what, was it last week? No, this is last week. Yeah, Adobe went over 10% down. So compared to which that was expected, that 510%. So the average move on all of these stocks in either direction, that's the thing, yeah, because that has been my, one of the questions, oh, do you trade calls only? No, I trade both. So puts or calls. So the average move for last week actually was one of the lowest one, 6.2% per stock. Over the course of the first 8 weeks, the average is 9%. I guarantee you right now, please. I know most of you have traded other platform, other system, right? Go find me what is this number. Some of them actually publish it. That's where I got the idea to get it. And I think it's a fantastic number. So I can compare mine to theirs. Yes, that's exactly how I'm going to be starting my marketing campaign. Yeah. So for you as a trader of this system, after you subscribe, you need to ask yourself this. Okay, I'm trading options. If the average move, based on what this guy is saying, let's say I'm going to even take 6%. Yeah? 6%. 6% on a weekly option. Let's do some quick math here, guys. Girls and guys, if you don't mind. So 6%, the average stock price out of this list, I mean, with the crazy valuation that we have seen lately, so that has gone up. So let's say $100. Yeah? So a stock, $100, moving 6% in either direction, right? That's $6. So $6, you can go to you can take out your black skull option pricing model and put it in there. But no, we're not gonna put you through that. But hey, if you want, we can do that. Hey, take time. I can go toe to toe. I'm an engineer, so for those who do not know, I have no problem whatsoever doing that. I'm not afraid of that. But no, we wouldn't put you on that. So for us, we say, okay, a move of $6 in a stock, how much can that get us in percentage in option over the course of a week? So roughly speaking, I mean, some of these, you have to make some assumption, right? So are you considering 10 delta, 20 delta? If whatever I'm saying right now, it's over your head, don't worry about it. I know some of you want to know everything, and I know who you are, yeah? So that's okay. So for me, I want to make the point that a 6% move on a stock on a weekly basis, it's hard to give you close to 200% winning option in that direction. Yeah? So that I want you to that's the message that I want you to convey this morning. And while you are trading this system, start thinking about that. You have a high probability of trading a system that can get you consistently. That's the key, right? We are not talking stuff that, hey, it happened 1 week and then whatever because there was some news. We're talking consistency here, yeah? And I'm using the lowest number that you have seen so far, which was last week, 6.2%. I'm going to let that resonate with some of you because we're hearing comments, right? Some of you may have seen comments yesterday. Hey, Telex, this week I'm only trading your system. Then I will reply with some funny remark or something, just like, geez. Yeah, because one of the people who have not quite been able to take advantage of our system, for them, they're coming from a different system and then they want to mix and match. And on top of that, if you happen to have a small account, guess what? Your capital may be tied up with the other trades, and then by the time that there's an opportunity coming out of this system, you're like, oh, geez, I missed on that trade. Yeah? I'm getting a lot of I missed on that trade. And for me, that's ache me, meaning how can we be missing? So my goal going forward, it's absolutely to equip you with the tools and the knowledge not to miss on these opportunities. The system is telling us from a statistical point of view that it's great. It's not good. It's great, guys. 6% in average per trade on a weekly basis, consistently on options. You got to be making a killing. So ask yourself then, and you may see some other traders there posting the gains. And please, I beg of traders, like this week, folks, I mean, we can't talk about it. We are only 15 of us, and we know that it's barely half of the subscribers, yeah? So the outside world are not, who's listening on here? If we go to our analytics, yeah, only 9 playbacks, so nobody's listening. Yeah, we know that one of our alerts was the number 2 pick one, and I'm going to talk about the numbers, what they mean. Twilio gave a 10-bagger. It started a run last Thursday. Yeah? That alert was generated Thursday night. No, it started a run on Friday, rather. My apology. It started a run on Friday. And some of the traders actually made money trading the Friday expiration on Twilio. Fact. Yeah? We have a Just Win Your channel, folks. And I know that people from the outside, there are some smart people on the outside, they come visit our Discord room, And they are silent. They are just checking out the just winner section. So I implore those who have made gains on Twilio this week. I mean, Twilio was one of those trades that if you're starting on Friday and you took the July 24 expiration, we gave the 250 strike price on the call, right? And the stock traded as high as 266. Was it on Monday or no, maybe 265 or 264. So meaning the contract, that 250 contract went from $1 or shy of $1 to $16 yesterday. Yeah. But before that on Monday, it was like $14, $15. Yes. So some of the traders actually, they had an issue with that because they were giving me feedback. Hey, Telex, but now here's you bought something on Friday at $1 something, and then it's worth $12, $13, $14, $15. So that means, folks, that you for $100 or $150, whatever your entry was, it's giving you $1,500, yeah, in actual money. Okay, since one contract in U.S. option control 100 shares, so we use that those nominal values. So the question was, hey, what do I do then? Because what are you going to do with the rest of the week? Obviously, you can sell your contract, yeah? But then you sell your contract and then the next day carry on. We saw that on Adobe, yeah? Adobe started like that last week, where the contract that we gave, the 440 puts, they were worth $26. Some of our traders, they sold at $5 on a Monday. And then on Tuesday, it went to $26. So the question is, what do you do in that case? That's so hence we teach. We teach you about how to manage those. The easiest way is, hey, a contract that's worth over $10, that's a lot of money. You don't want to hang on that hoping for something. So you can sell it confidently and then buy a further strike, a way out of the money contract that can cost you much 10% of whichever that's you just make. So that's how you will go about that, and then obviously you will protect that one as well with cheaper puts as well, because it's very difficult to protect a contract. Let's say a $16 contract, a $15, $12, $13, $14 contract. What are you gonna buy puts? In this case, for Twilio was called. You're gonna buy put that are worth $500? No, we don't want to do that. You know that that's not what we do on here. So you sell that one, especially you have time, right? It's a Monday, so you sell that confidently. But now you set up yourself to say, okay, so for Twilio, and I think I did it. So please, if you miss out on that, I think I posted on Monday the 485 call on Twilio, which pay themselves. They went from, I don't know, 50 something cents, because I picked, by nature, it was just my search. I will always pick contract to start off with position below 50 cents. Yeah. I want to be selling them at $2, $3, or at $10, $11, $26. Yeah? And those such trade, my friend, you only need one in a week. Because the other question is, oh, how many trademarks do I have? Hey, I told you guys, I had 3 trades on Monday. Why? Let me show you why. I'm glad you asked. Or what made me do that? So let me switch screen on here and go inside of Power E-Trade. If I can, will it let me? All right, so let me show you something that we did recently here at Successful Trading that's supposed to be helping us. But I know this was done on July the 11th. As of yesterday, I'm chatting with traders who still haven't done it. And those are the very same traders who tell me, hey, I missed out on this. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is what we did. So for me, I'm using E-Trade, but you can do this inside of any your trading tool, right? Any platform that you have. What we are tracking on here, I thought I changed it. Did I not change it? That's fine. I mean, July 13 is the same. Actually, it's this week one. So yeah, this is the contract we're telling you about, the 250 call on Twilio. As of yesterday, they were at $12. I guarantee you they peak at $16. And you can, I'm gonna need to chart that because that's the biggest winner of this week, right? I need to start collecting those information to put that in the marketing plan. So we are tracking in our watch list the very option that we are trading, because these options are given to you guys, right? They're given to you guys. The full list of them is given to you on Saturday. You get the first 3 maybe on Friday, but by Saturday, again, Saturday there's a full video. The video, how long was the video this week? I don't remember. Did I go over Miss Michelle? I'm trying to keep the video long because one of the feedback that I received, people want to make a lot of money. They want to be successful at option trading, and they cannot spare 30 minutes watching a video that can make them thousands of dollars. Fact, folks. I'm not making this stuff up. So I've been actually making certain that I do not waste people's time with my blah, blah, blah on Saturday by making those videos as short as possible. Oh, actually, yeah, I don't even need to put this on here because the name of the full option actually is shown on here. Hey, Michelle, yeah, Miss Michelle, I just stumbled onto this. So yeah, at least in E-Trade on here, because I had to put this in notes to show this, because what we are doing here, folks, if you don't know how to do this, we created a video for that. Actually, over the course of this weekend, I'm going to create a video, onboarding video for successful trading, because I'm spending time actually giving people new subscriber information. So I'm just going to create a video to show them pretty much how to onboard with us, from the 4 or 5 videos that I must see to how to navigate inside of our Discord room, because for some people that's still a challenge. I have that as on my due thing for this weekend. It's going to be a short video. So the onboarding video, I cannot make it 1 hour because then people will be they will be furious saying they're wasting 1 hour watching the onboarding video instead of trading. But folks, this is what's helped me. As the market open, right, I just have to solve this percentage change, and I guarantee you there were only 4 of them. I mean, on the put side, whatever, because this is puts and call, meaning for each one of them, I'm tracking both directions. The first week, I was tracking only one direction. But actually, since this week we started with only 10 stock, it was easy for me to put all of them here. So AMD, both directions. These are the 2 directions we gave you. Twilo, these are the 2 directions we gave you. RCL, these are the 2 directions that we gave you, and so forth and so forth. Yeah? So when the market opened on Monday, especially on Monday, I'm not going to rush into a trade, taking trades. If a stock's going to make a move, again, now you guys have that statistic. So in average, it's 6% move. So my friend, I'm not going to start rushing into it when it's up 0.75%. It doesn't do me anything. And I tell you, actually, this tells me pretty much everything I need to know, because I have the price of the options on here. Yeah? The price of the option and then the percentage move that is making. So an option that's worth, let's say, 15 cents, then all of a sudden goes to 25 cents. It got my attention. Yeah, I'm interested. At that price, I'm going to open the chart of it. Now, on top of that, I need to make sure it meets the condition for me to take the trade. Those are the 2 bullish and bearish videos that we published on June 29. You see, I can't even remember the specific dates when those materials were created. So hence, if I don't see any movement on here, I'm not pressed, especially on a Monday, to add trades. I'm not. And then the perennial question which that's when I created that mess. Because for the sake of me, if I decided not to give you guys the trade on Friday, I will not be having all of this question. Which one is best? Should I be taking all of the first 3 that you gave on Friday, or anything? I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to remove that and then give you the trade over the weekend, and we start fresh on Monday. But again, we're going to have the same question. Should I be entering all the trade on Monday? No. The answer is no. Certainly, if you have, because you guys have been having trade on Thursday nights, yeah? So if you get trade on Thursday night, Friday comes, I'm not going to take a trade for the other Friday, because I'm going to have to be paying for data for that Friday, for Saturday, for Sunday. I'm only going to take a trade if the conditions are met. If the conditions are not met, I can take that trade in the last 30 minutes on Friday. Yeah. The market, typically the last hour of each trading day, it's when we have told you the opportunity for scalping. Yeah. Yesterday, there was somebody who made a comment that, oh, yesterday wasn't a put scalping Tuesday on SPY. Did you see how SPY closed? It was up 0.7% and then it closed in the negative. So, my friend, you could have scalped SPY yesterday on put scalping Tuesday. So, okay, I wanted to start this morning by giving you a little bit of a background with my colorful shirts of the system that you're trading. In my hope, my expectation is that that's going to help you in how you go about handling the system, making the most out of this system. Okay, feedback from Mr. Thomas, aka Juice. I started doing the watch list in E-Trade and it's very helpful. Also easy to do in TOS. Think or swim. TOS means think or swim, Miss Michelle. You see? That's Miss Michelle right there, folks, for you. If you, whatever you mention something, she's going to want to know about it, which is a great quality as well. As of now, she's just a sponge absorbing everything. All right, folks, let's see. What do we have in here? Really? So, and again, for those who have not had a chance, please schedule your one-on-one. I'm telling you, I see a huge difference between people. The one-on-one is free to all our subscribers. As long as you pay for your subscription on a monthly basis, you get a free one-on-one. If you are a long-term, you committed to us in a long-term, well, we commit to you on a long-term, meaning that you own the place. You can schedule as many one-on-one as you want. Hey, Mitesh is saying that. Yeah, Miss Michelle, I had to go there. Mitesh is saying, giving a thumbs up. Hope you gain momentum and new viewers. Thank you, Mitesh. Please subscribe. Please do subscribe. The best way to help us is to subscribe. When I say subscribe to the YouTube channel, obviously. And if you think that the system is a good system for you, you can subscribe to our trading alerts as well. Schwab offers option chain watch list as well. All right, so we have Schwab, easy for me to say. I think Otwim from Ameritrade and E-Trade that does it. I think all of them, they do. So nobody should, I don't know about Robinhood. Sorry, Robinhooders, sorry. If you still have a Robinhood account, that means I haven't been of great influence to you since you have been a subscriber at Successful Tradings. So, folks, so please, we have about 7 minutes more here to 9:20. In the meantime, please, if you have questions, this is the time to put them in there. I'm going to switch on here and take a look at what the indexes are doing this morning. SPY is light, QQQ. Well, QQQ is doing whatever QQQ wants, right? QQQ was up on Monday, and that helped revive somebody's dream of 275 calls. I'm still holding. It was a tiny position, folks. Okay, it was a tiny position. So please, by all means, I'm most likely going to write a story on my blog about that. So please do not trade your dreams. That would be trading your money away. So the rest of them, let's go here and take a look at our broader watch list to see individual stocks. All right. Wow. So we have Snap, for instance, which is down almost 6% this morning of 1.1 million share traded. I'm not sure if there is any news on there. We see mostly, I told you guys, the reason the value I take out of reading this is just to give a general sense of the market. Again, a general sense of the market will never help you trade individual stock. Always remember that. I know we have this tendency as traders to say, hey, SPY is doing XYZ, hence I need to be doing XYZ on my individual stocks. SPY could be red and your individual stock could be green, or vice versa. Always remember that your individual stock, how to trade it, is solely based onto that chart that you're looking on your trading view. If we have trading view or whatever you have as your charting tool. Not much movement this morning, really, but we know that Wednesday are wild, meaning that Wednesday is one of those days that we reach highs, we reach highs and lows on stock. It just seems that the market love doing that. So meaning that momentum shift are mostly the recipe for Wednesday. In that case, yeah, you can be patient and decide which direction you want to trade for your setup, right? So the subscribers, they already know the list of stocks. So the last, was it Monday, we introduced a technique that I'm gonna be really featuring in the near future, right? So meaning that as you have your watch list, that will be your prime indicator that hey, something is happening. And I'm telling you, the price, the movement of the option tells you way more than what that chart is telling you. You know that here at Successful Trading, we actually track, now we are tracking them in what's this, but we track the chart of these options, right? So for you, how to do that on here, you see how I want to hover over that specific option, you have this chart here. Yeah? Could I bring that? If I bring it up, a screen popped up on my end, but it's not popping up on your end because that's another screen. So that's how you go about bringing up the chart of each one of those. And that on that chart, you set it up. If you don't know how to do that, I will show you how to do that in our coaching session. But you need to sign up for a coaching session. It's free. It's part of your subscription. And if you want additional coaching session, absolutely. If you value education, no problem. The price is just $99 per session outside of your free ones, if let's say for those who are monthly or for those who are yearly. All right, folks, so let's see on here. So that's how you will go about tracking that chart. So on that chart, you will have the same indicators, Bollinger Band, moving averages, and VWAP as well. And the behavior is exactly the same as on the chart of the stock. Let's go take some questions on here. I'm sure there are questions. There are to be questions, yeah? Oh, Snap had earnings and they missed. Oh, okay. And okay. So Snap had earnings. You see, I didn't even know. I had the screen on large and couldn't see the text. Can we look at McDonald's? Can we look at McDonald's? All right, let's take a look at McDonald's. The request is from Mr. B. So we need to switch screens on here so that I'm not caught up speaking. Okay, at first you will see, okay, so yep, so this is Trilo, the start of the week, McDonald's. All right. McDonald Corporation, let's start with the daily chart on here. It's very even difficult to see. So McDonald gapped, had a bullish move from July 14 to July 15, which took the stock outside of the upper Bollinger, which were at 191.97, let's say 192. So on that day, retreated out of a gap up, right? And then sideways action for 3 days. And then yesterday, some type of attempted breakouts. It reached a high of almost 195. The upper Bollinger Band is at 194. I'm rounding here. The actual reading is 193.94. I'm reading it off of here, right? So McDonald ran out of rooms, really trying to break out of this 3-day consolidation, if you will. Now the question is going to be, is that a rejection? And then in that case, we can be faced looking at the EMA the EMA 8, the yellow line on there, or the EMA 2188 as supports. So that's what has been going on McDonald. Is it possible for McDonald to push over its Bollinger Band? Yeah, it did it once here. So it's definitely possible. So, but yesterday, those options, let's say, the options, they pay. What, did they reach 100%? At least I think was the 197.5 that I displayed to you guys, right? I mean, I have the chart, but it will take time to bring it up and change window again. So those options, I think they were sub 40. You could have gotten them I don't know, 40 cents, 45 cents. I think the highest they went, but briefly, it was like 80, 85 or something. And then the rest of the time, they spent the day at 60 or something. And then toward the close, pretty much as SPY was setting off, then the value retreated. So we are Wednesday. It's any guess what McDonald can do on here? Because out of this setting on here, it can definitely be bullish. So a bullish run here is above 195. So if McDonald is able to print 195, oh yeah, it can have a run with a target. They love round numbers. So a round number of 200 on the. Oh, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. McDonald's, one of those stocks. To be honest with you guys, it reminds me of a little bit of Walmart. Yeah. Notice even yesterday when I first posted that chart, my subconscious took over. I think I typed Walmart under, and Mr. B was quick to ask that, hey, do I mean McDonald's? But McDonald's move a little bit more than, let's be fair, a little bit more than Walmart, because Walmart has been, yeah, no need for me to come on that. So interesting on here what McDonald's going to do, because definitely this is no man's land here. Either it breaks out above 194. Well, 194 really is that breakout. So 194, 195, or if it start coming down, the support is at this yellow EMA 8 and EMA 20. Hopefully that answers your question, Mr. B, and everybody else. Hey, Mr. Beto, you're saying you had the screen on large and couldn't see the text. Oh, the text. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Or maybe you guys are talking about something else. Okay, folks, it is 9:23 Eastern Time. We are 7 minutes away from the opening session of Wild Wednesday. Yeah, I wanted to tell Mr. H. Mr. H, if you are with us, you have two profiles in the Discord room. Please, only one of them was enabled for you to be able to see the subscription alert. So hopefully that's the right one. So just write to me, Mr. H, if your right profile, both of them are called by the same name. So I didn't know which one you're using. One with a capital H, the other one with lowercase h. So just let me know which one that's one. Well, thank you, folks. We are Wednesday. Again, the name for Wednesday is Wild Wednesday. So just trade accordingly, be patient, and take advantage of the opportunity that lie ahead of us. Thank you. We'll catch you in another episode of Pre-Market Analysis. Bye-bye, everybody. Okay, excellent, Mr. H. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.